Julia Louis-Dreyfus cancer reveal, everything we know, plus a behind-the-scenes look at Thor Ragnarok. Hey everyone, I'm Denny Directo, and I'm starting today with some shocking news from one of my favorite comedic actors ever, Julia Louis-Dreyfus. She just revealed today that she's battling breast cancer. Julia made the announcement on social media and somehow managed to turn her own bravery into a moment to speak up for others. She wrote, "The good news is that I have the most glorious group of supportive and caring family and friends, and fantastic insurance through my union. The bad news is that not all women are so lucky. So let's fight all cancers and make universal healthcare a reality." You know, we were with Julia just 10 days ago after she won her history-making 6th Emmy for Veep. Julia found out about her diagnosis the day after. ET has also learned the writers on Veep are currently working on scripts for the final season, but there's no set date for production to resume. Obviously, we are sending love and lots of well wishes to JLD and her family. But switching gears to another funny foursome. That's right, tonight is the return of Will and Grace, and I'm so freaking excited about it. We've been waiting for this for more than a decade, and let me tell you, I went to a recent taping to the Revive show, and it is better than ever. So who from the cast has changed the most?
Sean has changed the most because when we first began, he had never done a TV show.
Just Jack, just Jack, just Jack.
Check out the cast then and now. And seriously, these four have not aged. But turns out Megan recently experienced a case of mistaken identity.
I was getting out of the car at the airport, and these two guys with like giant photographs were like, "Can we get your autograph?" And it's 2 pictures of Julia Louis-Dreyfus. Like, they're this big. I was like, all right.
There's no shame in getting old. There's only shame in getting ugly.
11 years and nearly 200 episodes later, this cast has still got it.
True Confessions, I've been watching them all along. On the weekends, I remember it was Thanksgiving morning, we were sitting there and watching the 3rd in a row, and my kid got up and kind of looked at the television and went, "Are you just going to watch yourself on TV all day?" And I kind of went, yeah, I am.
From J-Lo to Britney Spears, the show has seen big guest stars. Who can we expect now?
Oprah, Mick Jagger, George Clooney. I'm making it all up. I'm just lying. The show itself is just like funny on its own. I don't know that we need Taylor Swift to come on or something.
Okay, but I'm still holding out for Jack to do the "Look What You Made Me Do" choreo, you know? I know it, Jack. I can teach you. Yep, that's right. Still got it. All right, from TV to one of the most anticipated movies this fall, Thor Ragnarok. Chris Hemsworth is back as the God of Thunder, only this time with a short new haircut. But that's not the only thing that will be different this time around. Here is a special behind-the-scenes peek.
Where are we? You have no idea.
In this film, we wanted to kind of strip it back and wanted to have more fun with it, you know, and Taika had the exact same idea, and we were both saying, in Thor Ragnarok, let's try and have more attitude.
Who just got replaced?
Ragnarok's sort of a new cycle in the life of the world and all the realms of the universe. It's the destruction of the old and the rebirth of the new. And that's really exciting to me.
Surprise! This will be such fun.
The way that I've approached this is to rebuild it in a new way.
You look great, dude. You too, man.
God of Thunder.
Tonally, I think it's just a perfect mix for where the character and story needed to go. You know, different costumes, different weapons, different cast or characters to work off give you a different energy.
Yes! Thor's in a crisis. He never went back to Asgard to claim the throne. He wanted adventure. When we pick him up, he's at the end of this search for himself.
What are the odds we survive this trip?
I'd say the odds are about 1,000,000 to 1.
You know, I want to take people on a ride and inject some comedy into it, an adventure that keeps people laughing along the way, but also has the spectacle and the stuff that gets people excited.
He's a fighter.
It looks good, doesn't it? All right, Thor Ragnarok touches down in theaters on November 3rd. Now, before we sign off, we lost a pioneer in the publishing industry and an icon of American culture. Playboy founder Hugh Hefner died peacefully at his home on Wednesday. He was 91. Tributes have been pouring out from fans, friends, and celebs, and we dug into the ET vault and wanted to share with you Hugh's own thoughts on aging and death. The year was 1998, and now more poignant than ever.
Age is really only a number, and life is to be celebrated. It's all too short anyway. And, you know, the great sadness in life is the fact that we're all mortal, and it will come to an end. And I think we should live every life, or every day of your life, with great anticipation and a celebration of the very fact that we're here, and that is, you know, the blessing of it all.
If there was one man who lived his life out fully, it's Mr. Hugh Hefner. We have more on Hugh's life and legacy up now on etonline.com. And while you're here, like, comment, and share. And we will be back tomorrow with a new Music Friday playlist for you guys. We'll see you then.